Hello, good morning, everyone. And I was having a bit of conversation with Gemini, and it kind of got me thinking that the amount of data that is processing, millions and millions of parameters processing parallelly, and it is able to give you responses. It's just incomparable to our computation. The kind of stuff it does is just we are very insignificant, and it kind of got me thinking that see like it is not for us to compare who does better arithmetic, or maybe who does better job at solving algebraic equations, but rather you have to find the uniqueness of this both entities, us as humans and them as a machines. Think of this way: is AI able to build things that are that are non-existent? So let me give you a case. Imagine some random dude have seen a kettle, and there is a kettle lid, and when it was like hot, the kettle lid was like trying to fly away. Uh, there the dude have realized that there is a relation with the temperature, pressure, and volume. So, so that is what we study in our textbook, like PV is equals to NRE, right? So was able to. It's not about the equation. It's about equation that defines the connection, the relation between the things that we observe in our day-to-day lives, right? So it's one of the thing that God has built, steam engines that used to carry heavy loads like trains. They used to use the steam engines. Even till date, like most of the steam engines might be using nuclear reactors, and uh, what is it? There are like internal combustion engines. You're able to understand a relation, right? You understood, okay, there is a certain entity that changes the behavior with the change of something. We are able to identify those variables, and we were able to expand our thinking into different and various domains. So if AI is able to do or compute so many things, like is it able to able to identify these variables that exist right under our noses? I don't know. Think about it. Like even now, for a sophisticated system, okay, like we have the Boston Dynamics have dogs, they're building robots and everything. So it's kind of very hard, like having this every econometrics balance in a way to balance itself. It's very hard. The kind of computation that it needs to perform all those linear non-linear equations is really hard. But you see, we are defining all those variables to exist in a physical constrained world, and we are able to identify those very variables. Can AI do the same thing? How does it even determine that there are something that exists? That very intuition, like it's just kind of a thing. Uh, we are very unique in not solving the problems. Of course, we do solve the problems, but it comes with the fact that we have a deeper connection with the things that we see around us. We are able to imagine things, we are able to connect things that are not necessarily had to be physical, but an abstract, a framework like numbers and axioms that defines certain system, okay, that becomes the foundation of everything that we build. And I don't know, man, just kind of overwhelming. Anyway, this is too much talk.